Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Guna Nidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahiteratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishthaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a warm welcome. Till now, Tulsi Das ji was a little emotional and he brought his idea of the glory of Rama from the emotional standpoint. Now, there are emotions in the next Chaupai. At the same time, it has got some logic also. It goes a little deeper in his understanding, and he also wants us to understand, look at it from that standpoint rather. We will read the 21st Chaupai and Doha. samu समुझत सरिस नाम अरुनामी प्रीति परस पर प्रभु अनुगामी नाम रूप दुई ईस उपाधि अकथ अनादि सुसामुझि सादि को बड़ छोट कहत अपराधु सुनि गुण भेदु समुझि हहि साधु देखियहि रूप नाम आदीना रूप ज्ञान नहीं नाम विहीना रूप विशेष नाम बिनु जाने करतल गतन परहि पहिचाने सुमिरिय नाम रूप बिनु देखे आवत हृदय सनेह विशेषे. We will see till here. You know, very interesting part is still actual Ramayana has not started, but this itself is drawing. In fact, let me talk about me. This draws me deep into it. How beautifully Tulsi Dasi must have, imagined, conceived, and brought it out in such beautiful language. Oh, it is so beautiful. Samujhata. Understand. Sarisa. Properly understand. What? Nama aru nami. Now he asks us to think a little. Think about what? Two things. One is nama and second one is nami. Nama, name. Nami, the object of that name. In English we have name. In Sanskrit it is nama. In English we have name. So we may say name and namey. I know it is named. In English it is not namey. But however, nama, nami. Two things. Preeti paraspara. Here, preeti, one well-known meaning is love. But here, preeti has a slightly different understanding. It means relationship. Paraspara. The relationship between the two, nama and nami, is what? Prabhu anugami. What is Prabhu? The Lord. The Supreme. Anugami, the one who follows. Another meaning would be servant. Anugami can also mean servant. The Lord and the servant, or Lord or the one who follows. Who is the Lord here? When we ask this question, who is the Lord? What do you say? Do you say Lord? No. Immediately what will you say? Rama. So Nama is the Lord here. And Nami, the object of that Nama, follows. Now I'll give you one demo because people love this word demo and they also enjoy these demos, you see. Close your eyes. I will tell one name. This is my favorite example. Most of you have heard. It's okay. Hear it again. Close your eyes. We will close. And then I say, parrot. Immediately that form has come to your mind, is it not? But how did the form come? Did the form come first or the name came first? Who followed whom? When I said close your eyes, we all closed our eyes. And when we closed, it was blank. Mind was a clean slate. Then I uttered the sound. The name. What is that? Parrot. The moment parrot went into your brain, into your mind, immediately the form of the parrot came. Parrot did not come. but the form of the parrot came to your mind. But when I say something, before that, I have to first imagine what I have to tell, no doubt. And then the communication from me to you has to be through word. And that word is the name of the object of which I want to indicate. I want to tell you. I want to communicate. Is it not? So what comes first? Nama. And therefore, that which leads is Nama. Prabhu Anugami, the object of the Nama, follows. And then he says, Nama Rupa Dui Isa Upadhi. He says, we may say Nama is the Lord, object of Nama is different, Nama is different. No. They cannot be separate. They have to be together only, no doubt. But anything is identified, anything is communicated only by the name. Isn't it? However, Nama Rupa Dvi, both of them, Nama and Rupa, Isa Upadhi. They are the conditionings on the Isha, on the Lord. What are the conditionings on the Lord? The Nirguna Nirakara Brahma Tattva, Anami, Aguna, Anupama, we saw. The supreme reality is also something which has no name. We give it a name for our understanding. God, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Khuda, Allah, Jesus. Isn't it? We give name. Om, Pranava, etc. we give name. The Supreme. Om. Even that is given by the human being. Bhagavan is beyond the concept of Om. Think. Nama and Rupa, the personified form of Bhagavan, both are actually what? Conditionings on the Bhagavan only. But for what? For the purpose of you and I to have a support, an alambana for us to move forward, walk in the path, trek the path. So that I will reach the destination of what? That supreme which is beyond all names and forms. To reach that supreme which is beyond all names and forms are given. Think. Therefore, Nama Rupa Dui Isa Upadhi. And how are they? Akatha. It is what? It cannot be explained. It cannot be communicated. Akatha, incomprehensible. It cannot be explained, inexplicable. And Anadi, it is beginningless. Meaning beyond the concept of time. Think. It is beyond the concept of time and it is inexplicable. Yato vacho nivartante apraapya manasa saha anandam brahmano vidwan. Upanishad says, vachaha nivartante. Words return. Words seldom explain. Aprapya manasasaha. Even the mind cannot conceive. And whatever we conceive with our limited mind, it has also to be limited only. And Bhagavan is unlimited. Anirvachaniyad Brahma. Now see, Akatha Anadhi Susamuji Sadhi. You have to understand. It is a matter of understanding. And the best part is, nothing happens before understanding, nothing happens after understanding to everything around us. Everything being as it is, but when the understanding happens, then our vision changes. Sadi here meaning what? That by which my understanding improves, my understanding becomes susamuji, clear understanding. Through clear understanding, I will come to know that Bhagavan as such is Akatha, Anadi, Ananta. Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat Prabhu. Vishnu Sahasranama, isn't it? Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat Prabhu. The one who is, who was, who is, and who will be. Think. That is why it is called Satvastu. What is Satvastu? Trikala abhadita vastu iti satyam, or yat trikaleshu tishtati. Therefore, anadi. Susamujahi sadhi. Then the question comes. Now again, Swamiji, you have confused us. What? Just now you said Nama is greater. And now you say, nobody, both are not great, both are equal. Nama, Rupa, Isa, Upadhi, both are conditionings on the Bhagavan. What do I understand? Who is great? We are talking about Nama Mahima. And even here, Tulsi said, Nama is greater. Who is great actually? What is great? Name or the form? He says, very interesting. Ko bada chota. Ko bada chota kahata. The one who says Nama is greater or Rupa is greater. He says, Ko bada chota kahata aparadhu. They are faulting. They are aparadhis. Why? Both cannot be separated. Only when it can be separated, okay, this is greater, you can say. Or you bring this down and put this up. Only it has to be two different things to say one is above and one is below. It cannot be separated. Nama Rupa can never be separated. Is it not? Now let us say, I have this phone here. Okay. I will keep the phone down. Can you see the phone name? No. I will say phone. You may understand your phone, but you can't see the Rupa. Isn't it? So when I see the Rupa, name also is attached. It is inseparable. Is it not? Similarly, bada chota, big or small, greater or smaller, all those are not possible between name and corresponding form. Think. Make it very clear. Corresponding form. Somebody else will have another name, somebody else also can have the same name, but this name, this person can be greater than that person. But the name of this person and the form of the same person cannot be differentiated, cannot be separated. It is one and the same. Therefore, the one who makes a difference between the two and says this is greater and that is smaller, aparadhu. They are aparadhis. They are doing a wrong thing. Suni guna bhedu susamujihahi sadhu. Sadhu, the knowledgeable people, the wise people, the realized people. Samujihahi, they have understood. What have they understood? Through listening, suni. Guna, through attributes. Bhedu, the difference. They have understood. What is that difference? There is no difference. It cannot be differentiated. It is one and the same. However, now we will see. The glory of the Nama seems greater. Nama and Rupa cannot be separated, but the glories of the Nama and glories of the Rupa may have differentiation. This is the clear understanding. Nama and Rupa cannot be separated, but the glories can be independent. We will see. Very beautifully it will be explained. Dekhiyahi Rupa Nama Adhina. Dekhiyahi means you will see. You will come to visualize. You will come to understand. See what? Rupa Nama Adhina. Adhina means is in the control of. Please be very attentive. Rupa Nama Adhina. The form is in the control of Nama. Meaning, without a name, a form has no value. But without the form, name has value. It might appear confusing, but think. Like for example, I only said, let us say I carried a particular object. I had a dabba, one box. You ask me, Swamiji, what is there in that box? You see, and I open the box. And there is some material inside. I show you the material. You have never seen that material. For you, it is the first time in your life you are seeing that kind of a material. I show you this material. You understood? I asked. I can see but I didn't understand. What is that? You will ask. You have the darshan of that material. The material which I have shown, you have seen the material. But you cannot understand without me telling the name of that material. Isn't it? Let us suppose I don't tell the name of the material. I say, you go and find out. How can you find out? If I tell the name, but I have not shown the material, probably you can Google. Our eternal Google Ananda Saraswati is there with us. You can Google Chi Pang Kyung. So you Google Chi Pang Kyung. Google might give you something. But I show you something, and I have not told you the name. How will you understand? You go home and then you tell your parents or your wife or children, Swamiji showed me this thing. What did he show you? That only he showed me. What is that? Neither you will understand, nor they can understand. Isn't it? So, name is very important for the very understanding of a thing. So, even in the presence of a thing, understanding does not come without a nama. Think. Now I say, this dabba, this box what I am carrying has got Rasgulla. Look at that. Look at your face. Immediately one brightness came. What? Rasgulla. I wish I ate that. Swamiji, when are you coming? Think. The moment I said Rasgulla, now see, now I am speaking, you are seeing me within your mobile or TV or whatever. I said Rasgulla. I have not given you Rasgulla. I have not shown Rasgulla. Thank God I don't have also. But the very name of Rasgulla has brought the form of Rasgulla in your mind. And in case you have eaten recently, you also remember the taste of that Rasgulla. Think. Isn't it? This is the glory of the name. Therefore, Nama Adhina. The form Rupa is conditioned by, is behind, is under the control of name. Rupa jnana nahi nama vihina. The jnanam, the knowledge of the Rupa, nama vihina nahi. Without the name, the Rupa, the knowledge of the Rupa is not possible. I will give you an example which I know. You go to these South Indian temples, especially Tamil Nadu temples, if you go, there are some places where 64 saints, vigrahas are kept. If you look at the vigrahas, it will almost be the same thing. It will almost be be similar. Then down below, they would have put a plate, small plate. Jnana Sambandhar. Like that, they would have put the names. Acha. Now you have the name. You have the form also. But it is a stone form. You say, okay, oh, Jnana Sambandhar. It is not that he would be like that only. It is an imaginary picture or a statue. But actually speaking, without a name, that form is nothing. At least with the name written there, you say, oh, okay, this we call him, that statue, as Jnana Sambandhar. We may say. But name is very important. I am sure this experience you must have had. In case you have gone to some new temple somewhere, you see one picture of a deity. Let us take the example of a Devi. There is a Devi Vigraha. Very beautifully decorated. Lot of beautiful garlands are there. Kiritam is there. All that is there. But which deity? Then you look for, is there a name written or painted or plated? Oh, okay, this is Bhuvaneshwari, Taye Bhuvaneshwari. We fold our hand and say Bhuvaneshwari. Or you say Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. Immediately, probably you will know one shloka. Mahalakshmi cha vidmehi Vishnupatni cha dhimahi tanno Lakshmi prachodayat. You might chant one shloka. Nama and then Rupa, you associate. Think. If you only see one deity there, you may do namaskara. And if you look at it like a feminine deity, you say, Taye Parashakti Parameshwari Lokamata. You may say that. But you don't know which deity it is. Think. Name is important. Think. Therefore, Rupa Jnana nahi Nama Vihina. Without Nama, Rupa Jnana is not possible. And then he continues to say, Rupa Vishesha Nama Binujani. Just now we said, the Visheshata of a Rupa, Nama Binujani. Without name it is not possible. And Karatala Gatana Parahi Pahichani. Pahichani, it is not possible for us to understand even if it is in Karatala. I told you, I brought something. Let us suppose there are so many other things, materials. I give that material in your hand. I say, let us say there is one ring. And I say, come, I will put you this ring in your hand. And I put the ring in your hand. Oh, nice. It fits in very beautifully, Swamiji. Nice ring. Thank you. You may say. You may say. Now I say, do you understand what this ring is? It looks like some metal. What is this metal? It is platinum. Huh? This is platinum. Oh my God, OMG, all that expressions comes out. Why? That metal, before understanding that it is platinum. Now don't expect that I will do that. It's only an example. The moment you get the ring, you don't understand the glory of that ring. It is a ring. Swamiji has given. Nice ring, Swamiji. Thank you. Beautiful. It looks nice in my hand. But the moment I say platinum, your hand's value becomes bigger as though. Why? Platinum. Very expensive. Think. I remember during my college days, when I was going to college, my father gave me one presentation packet on my birthday. What is this? I asked. He says, open and see. So I opened. And those days, the fountain pen called Hero, a very, very prestigious pen. Anybody having a Hero pen is looked from top to bottom. Why? Hero pen he writes with. So the moment the moment I saw it's a Hero pen, I was so happy. Oh, thank you, Papa. It's so nice, so nice. If it were to be any pen, for example, oh, thank you, I would have said, that's all. But the Hero pen, think. The object gains value with the name. And the object, in this case, at least it is pen. Otherwise, let us say I gave a stone to you. What stone is this? What for, Swamiji? Why did you give this to me? It looks round, black. I say, no. This is Saligrama. I have brought it from Badrinath. Then immediately both the hands come together. You put it in your hand. Or even some eatable. This is prasad from Tirupati, Laddu. Oh, thank you, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji. God. Prasadam. You don't eat like that. Like how you eat one pani puri or bel puri. Do you say pani puri? Oh. You won't eat. Isn't it? The moment you say prasadam, it makes a sense. Object by itself you will not understand, but the moment you give a name, the right name to it, the value comes to light and the respect and reverence becomes deeper. Think. Karatala gatana parahi pahichane. Without the name, even if it is there in your hand, you won't recognize the value of that. More deeper understanding are there between Nama and Rupa. We will see tomorrow. Okay? Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om